Okay, I've got an important question for you. What's in your pocket? This may seem like a little bit of an unusual video for me to make, but two things are contributing to this. One, it's completely winterized here in Pennsylvania. Even the major rivers are starting to freeze up. So short of ice fishing, there's just no fishing for me to do right now. And two, I do get questions every once in a while like, hey, what phone do you use? What's that knife? Da 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 da. I figured I'd make a quick video and just sort of go over what are the things that's going to be sort of my everyday carry for 2025. And this could change, but most of this hasn't changed much in the last 2 years. So I don't expect it to be a significant change. I may use various different reels and lures. I have a ton of different tackle packs, but this little Gamakatsu one is awesome. It's almost always with me when I go trout fishing. These other items are they're always on my person. So let's just start with the phone. My phone also doubles as a camera. When I talk about some of my fishing videos, I have 5 or 6 different cameras that I use. Well, the phone is one of them. So I use it to snap pictures. I do B-roll with it. A lot of times when you see that talking head stuff, it's me holding my phone out. The phone that I'm using is a Pixel 6 Pro. It's a Google Pixel 6 Pro. I have a Spigen case on it that it has a little stand that honestly I've never used. The case for me is really just about preventing it from breaking when I drop it. You've probably seen me drop it in videos. I drop it feels like at least once a day. A good case for me makes all the difference, and it's why I can use a phone for several years. I think I've had this one for at least 2 years now. The previous one, when I went to go take the case off, the entire back of it was cracked. All the glass was shattered. So that just shows me that, I'm looking here, I got a missed call from my dad. What was I saying? Oh, so the case, very important. So Pixel 6 Pro. I started with the Pixel 3 just because the camera was so much better than anything else out there, and I've stayed with it. Honestly, I'm kicking around, maybe going back to Apple, I don't know. But for now, Pixel 6 Pro. In my front left pocket is my wallet. Now, this is a Ridge carbon fiber version. It's the one that's got the little elastic strap on it. I don't like a lot of stuff in my pockets in general, so you'll see that a lot of this stuff is, it's fairly small. This allows me to keep the few cards that I need in here. There's a debit card, a credit card, AAA, just in case anything happens, health insurance, and one thing you won't see is keys. If I take the truck, I still have to carry keys, but on a regular day, I don't have keys in my pockets anymore because, the Tesla has this little card, which is essentially the key, which is really cool technology, but it also works on Bluetooth from the phone. So my phone is basically my car key. So as long as I have my phone with me, I'm good with the car. This Ridge wallet is, I want to say 3 years old now. It still looks brand new. It's super lightweight, being the carbon fiber. I absolutely love it. And it slides right into my pocket. They make a version that has like a cash clip, but it sticks out more. And so I just usually have a little bit of cash in my pocket of an undetermined amount. I'm still a cash guy. And then I have the Ridge wallet. Now, next, I'm sure you see it on my wrist on a regular basis. I have the Garmin Epix 2 Pro Sapphire. I think I've been using this for about 1.5 years. I am a watch guy deep down. I have probably 10 or 11 watches, and I'm sure I'll get more. So sometimes you may see me with actually traditional wristwatches on, but every day I'm pretty much wearing this, and it's for really 2 reasons. I don't love the digital look, but with my eyes close up, it's hard for me to see some of the other screens. So this one stands out nice for me. The main 2 reasons I wear this is for fitness and for alerts. So it tracks my steps. It does a great job of tracking my sleep. So I wear this on a regular basis. This is sort of my dressier strap. I put it on just for aesthetics. It looked really good with the way the flat lay. I've got like 5 other straps. This one from Hemsut, this little nylon strap, I absolutely love this one. So I wore the orange all through the fall pretty much. And then I got 2 more colors for this year. That's my watch. Now next is my knife. This is not a fancy knife. It is a Gerber I don't really know the model number. It does have a pocket clip back here, but I don't use it like that. I just put it in my front right pocket. I love the fact that it's got this little, the little bar here for your thumb. It's got a safety switch because this is somewhat spring loaded, right? And I don't use it like to really flip it out, but you know, it flips out really nice. And then it goes back. Some of my other knives, there's all kinds of weird locking mechanisms and stuff that you have to do. One of them, the one I used to use up to a couple years ago, actually the switch was down here. It's also a Gerber, and I just didn't like that at all. Probably only a $25 knife, and honestly, I picked it up at a garage sale for probably like $5 or $10. You know, you can see a little bit of the wear on the blade. It's mainly for opening packages, reels, lures, stuff like that, but it's always nice to have just in case I need it for something else. Next, this seems weird, but pretty much every day I put chapstick on, and Kistler, when you buy a rod, they typically put at least a tube in there, and I've probably got a dozen tubes of this laying around. So yeah, there's one it's always sitting right by my wallet, so I go pick up my wallet, I pick up this tube. It's great chapstick. I don't always have these on me, but I often do, especially in the wintertime or if I'm doing some walking. They're called Impal headphones. Again, I have an Android phone, but these pair well with my iPad as well. They also pair with my MacBook Pro. I think they're only like 25 or 30 bucks. I've had them a few years. They have a charging case in them. They work extremely well. They're comfortable. These are the headphones that I use, especially because I don't like the wires and all that stuff. So I use these when I'm cutting grass. I use them when I'm out hiking a little bit. I use them when I'm doing some editing on the laptop out on the balcony or something like that. So these are great. Next is a belt. You know, everyday carry stuff. This is all going in my pockets for the most part. So I pretty much wear a belt almost every single day. And I have two of them that I wear. They're both from Hank's Belts. They're handmade. The black one is a really new one, but I needed a new black belt, and honestly, it looked good with all the other black stuff that I have. Nice belts. They're kind of like, kind of like boots or kind of like fishing gear, right? You can get cheap stuff and it works just fine. But then when you experience a lot higher quality, and you understand that in a year it's going to look almost brand new, and this might be a lifetime belt. This thing is amazing. It's actually designed so that if you carry a sidearm, that you can, you know, it's almost like a tactical belt. You can put whatever you need to around this belt, and it's going to hold it up just fine. So Hank's Belts, not sponsored or anything like that, because honestly, I probably don't need to be, because once you have a couple of these, you're set for life. Those are the belts I wear. Today I've got the brown one on. Brown is the one that I wear most often. It's nice to have a black one as well. The last one is, this is going to be a new one, but you're going to see this a lot. And I'm not even going to tell you what this is. Somebody take a guess. If you know what this is, great. I've already been testing it, and I really love it. It is a piece of fishing gear. I've got two of them. As you can see, they're sort of set up. So I have this one set up so I just throw it in my pocket, because I don't know when I might be fishing. That's the newest addition to kind of my everyday carry. So I thought this would just be a fun video. You know, what do you have in your pockets? What are the things that you carry all the time? What should I be considering? I'll take recommendations on knives too, because I mean, this one's fine. I don't want something big. I don't want something that's like this big closed. So this is like 3.5 inches. I might go 4.5, and that's about it, because again, I want it to fit nice into the pockets of any of the pants that I wear. Hope you're staying warm. I hope you're getting out fishing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, maybe on the water.